Alrighty, welcome back, Fast Family Racing League viewers, to the truck race at Martinsville Speedway. Look forward to this being a good race, and hopefully it can match the excitement of previous races here. So as we're loading in here, we'll get a few more things ready, and we'll get green here at Martinsville. And alrighty, we're green here at Martinsville Speedway, and already it looks like your pole sitter slide job is taking over the lead, but he's battling right now with the second place truck, 54 of T-Glass, as they're still side by side going down into turn 3. Get ready to complete the first lap. As they're coming back to the line, it looks like, well, that wasn't turn 3, that was turn 2, my bad. As they're going to turn 3 now. Alright. Miss Slider's going to lead the second lap of this race so far. Alright, there we go. Looks like he's not yet completely clear, and there you go, he clears the 54 of T-Glass off of that corner. And he's now, they're kind of, let's go back, starting to get single file now pretty much. They're starting to single file, still got a couple 2 wide battles back for the pack. The 70 of Chris and the 15 of Expert. I believe he is a rookie, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken, he may have made a start last week. He may have, but this is the first race I've seen him in the trucks. Chris gets past him for the 4th position. Looking to the inside of that 01 truck. Looking at 3rd. Let's go back and take a look at your We'll take back a look at your leader, Mr. Slide Job, in the 88 truck, sporting a Lumar paint scheme. He was the previous winner last season in the trucks at Martinsville. Had a very dominant truck there, so we'll see if he can keep that up. But he's got a little bit better competition than he did last time here. So as a lot of these drivers have practiced and got better at this track. Alright, and to mention now that this is the first race for the Summer Series truck playoffs here at Martinsville. And I can get you pulled up. Let me look at the playoff drivers. Alrighty. Last week, I believe, it was the 70 truck of Chris who won last week at Michigan, and he's been pretty good so far throughout the regular season. But he solidified his spot in the playoffs with that win last week. And so your playoff drivers for this week so far in the position at the beginning of this race is the 70 of Chris, the 07 of OK Sideways, the 54 of T-Glass, the 13, Ford of I Spiller, and the 01 Ford of Watt Racing. Now those first 5 right there I just named off are all Fords. So Fords were pretty dominant so far. They got the top 5 in the playoff standings right now. And if you can go back and look at our previous races, you can definitely see that they've had a pretty dominant stretches. And it looks like the caution is out at Martinsville. As I was explaining the playoffs, I didn't get to catch that, so that was my bad. But then we're going to go ahead, and while they're worrying about that, and they're going to probably send some trucks down pit road here early. To round out our top, I think 12 drivers get in. Our top 8 would be Puzzle Nose, Marshmallow, and KR. And then Puzzle Nose and 64 Chevy, Marshmallow, and the 27 Toyota 16 Chevy for KR. And your final 4, well, you're not your final 4, but your first 4 out at the moment. As we got some trucks going down pit road. Looks like all lead lap. No, a couple stayed out. Yeah, 88 a slide job, 54 T-glass, and the 07 behind him there of OK Sideways stayed out. So some a little bit of, you know, I guess you could say strategy, staying out here early. And like I said, look at them forwards, man. I mean, all right up there in the front with the lone Chevy a slide job. But there was some more up there, some Toyotas and stuff running. Let me see here. Okay, running at your final four is the 83 of Haskell in the Chevy. Honda 1 in the 93 Chevy. Fast Sebas in the 42 Toyota. And Arkham Boss, your normal commentator who has just started his truck series career this season, this summer series. So, you know, good luck to him. Hopefully he does good in the 57 Toyota. So, go ahead and give me a second. I need to take some. Give us a new map. Alright. And as they're getting through their pit stops, they're starting to double back up, and we'll be going one to go at the line here. Next time around, we'll be back running the green flag. So sorry for the little rough commentating here, but I'm trying to get a few more things sorted out. We're coming back around to the green flag this time, getting ready to go into the Geico restart zone here at Martinsville. There we go, they're off. You hear those engines hum up as we're on board with the 88 of Mr. Slide Job. Looking out. He's, 54, they're 3 wide back there for second place. It slid up. There's a little contact back through there. 15 of Expert, I believe is who that is. Chris out of the race. Last week's winner. That is not good as he is retired. Yep, that is the 15 Expert now in second place. Yep, and it has now been confirmed that we have lost the 70 of Chris last week's winner. So that kind of sucks. Looked like he was having a good truck there towards the beginning, and hope to see him next week, and hopefully they don't hurt his playoffs too much. He's in the lead right now for the point standings. So looks like Expert still holding on here with Slide Job. Slide Job's not pulled away like he has previously here at this track. He's with truck around wrecking up. Who is that? Some trucks got damaged. It's the 93 of Honda. That sucks for sure. And how we can tell the playoff drivers too is we have decided to go with the white numbers and white rims. So anybody who does not have white numbers right now is not your playoff drivers. So those are the ones to watch with the white numbers and rims. I believe last season it was red. We'll change it to white. That'll be probably changed again coming into the fall regular season. That one truck spin did not bring the caution out. That was only one. So as he got back going there. Looks like 54 of T-Glass took over the lead on Slide Job, and number 10, number 10 of Watt Racing has a, T-Glass gets on the wall a little bit. Watt Racing there led to pass Slide Job there in second. Like I said, Slide Job's going to have a lot more competition this year, as there's got some new talent in the field, and these drivers have been working a whole lot harder. So it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge for him, as this has been his best track. So he's still kind of battling back there with the 54 of T-Glass. He's kind of pulled away. They're starting to go back single file. Or is that There's the 15. No, the 15. What is not the leader? My bad. I didn't see him. So I was sidetracked again, and I've lost what was happening in the race. My bad. Now, I'm not the best commentator, you can tell. I'm not the one who usually does these. But y'all seen me over past weeks before and earlier last season commentating some of these truck races. Looks like Expert though is still in the lead now, the 15. Gatorade Chevrolet leading ahead of that 01 and slide job. Over here a little bit with Expert. Ooh, a little wobbly up there. Oh, as he's coming around. That's going to bring out a caution here once they get back to the line. Those two trucks. I think I heard in the, I heard in the race control there a little bit. I think YK was involved in that. I think that's the, right there. What number is he? I can't tell. But the 94. Who did I say was 90? Did I say someone else was 94? No, I don't know. I'm confusing myself today. It's been a little rough day. Not really rough, but it's been a mixed up day. So just brought out the caution here, and I believe the 15 of Expert Thief is still your leader. Yeah, and then the 01 of Watt and Slide Job rounding out your top three. Ice Spiller's up there. I don't know if he's... Oh, he was one of the ones that was spun around right there, yeah. So he's laps. Lead lap trucks. The 01, did he stay out? Or is he lap down? I've been thinking he's in second maybe. I don't know. He may have been lap down. See, this is what's going to be good when we switch over to the Heat 5. We're going to have... We're supposed to if they fix it. We're going to have an actual... I guess kind of little score, I don't know what it's called, I forgot. But a little scoreboard type thing, I guess, is just what I'm going to call it. Where you can see what positions the drivers are actually in, which is what we've been kind of wanting here as commentators for a while. It'll help, and we'll be able to see the ticker too for the lap counts, so it should be good, for sure. You see some trucks staying out here. Well, that's the lap down. As we're waiting for our lead lap trucks to get back out. The lap down are circling around. One got a little sideways coming off there. Probably just the game though. Ooh, looks like the 88 beat the 15 back off the pit road to regain the lead. So we'll see how much that can help him again get back up front. But that 15 was looking pretty fast. He's pulling away from him. So we'll see what happens here at Martinsville as we're racing under the lights. So yeah, kind of Experts came over there. You know, like I said, if you're watching this stream live, you know, like I said, this is the playoffs starting here for the Truck Series. And if anybody wants to ask anything about any of the upcoming races or for any of the drivers in the playoffs, I can try to answer them the best I can, but I'm not going to promise I'm going to have an answer for all of them, because I'm just kind of a fill-in commentator. I don't really keep up much with the Truck Series and Xfinity, but I try to do as best I can. Is it a lap down truck that stayed out right there? Oh, I hate where they're sticking. Cameras ain't next to each other, but that's okay. Look. Yeah, that's a lap down. I believe truck that stayed out in front of slide job there. Assume he'll be getting the wave around. Should be. I have got cut off from the Discord. some race control. Let me get back in that real quick. Alrighty, I'm back in it. I can hear what's happening now. I don't know what's happening. Are those not the leaders? Was just that many people stayed out? Well, I'm sorry, I'm off today. Excuse me. What's back up to the lead? So I guess the... Huh. Okay. I guess they're back up leaders. That's the 07 OK Sideways. I apologize. I'm all over the place today. I ain't gonna lie, that cup race tore me up a little bit earlier at Kentucky in real life. Alrighty. They're back racing as Watt takes the inside here. Going into turn 1, 07. Oh, is they getting shoved into the back there? Behind them. 4 wide. 1 in the wall. Oh, there they go again. Back up in the wall. Getting shoved around back there. So we can get some cameras on that. Watch here. We're almost about 4 wide again. Another truck in the wall. And they're getting really aggressive here, right there. Still 3 wide back through there. These guys are... It's early in the playoffs, but man, these playoffs are getting intense. I don't know what word I tried to say there. Excuse me. We're gonna go through and look at right here at Boots. He's one of our Cup Series drivers, and I believe we have 3 racing in the field today. 12. I think he's doing the 12. No, he's in the 5. I forgot he changed it. Oh, he's all the way up on the curve. Caution out again. Trucks is wrecking somewhere back in the back. These guys are getting wild today. Slide Job is another one of your Cup drivers in here. The 88, like I said, he won here last season in the trucks. I believe he won here in the truck too, maybe. And then we have one more sparkly marker. Let me go try to find him. Maybe. Oh, I thought he was. He may not be. I don't know. He may be officiating. I thought he was racing. I guess not. I'm trying to find what exterior leader with OK in the 2nd place spot. It seems like Chris is still trying to fight with the game for why it kicked him off a little bit. See who did Watt stay out? I saw OK come down. He sure did. Who's that? I can't see. I'm supposed to this view. 16? Who is that? What do you think? KR. Okay. Wait. Yeah, KR's in the playoffs. I was about to say. Righty. We got the free pass truck taking his lap back. Oh, well. I guess they had... I don't know. Maybe they didn't pitch it. Or they just let me lead lap stayed out. I saw OK go down. I thought they was all going down. And while we're, I guess, kind of waiting for them to get back to green here, we're going to go on ahead and we're going to pull out our track facts for this race a little early. We're going to pull it out. Alrighty, Martinsville Speedway. It's obviously located in Ridgeway, just a little bit south of Martinsville. But at exactly 0.526 miles, 847 meters in length, it is the shortest track in the NASCAR Cup Series. This track is also one of the first paved oval tracks in NASCAR, and it was built in 1947. It is made out of 2 surfaces, asphalt and concrete, as it has concrete corners and the straightaways are made of asphalt. So that adds a little bit of different racing to it. I guess it's the track really overall, I guess you could say on both ends, it really differs. But the nickname, Martinsville's nicknamed the paperclip, as it is in the, this is a figure of a paperclip. Real skinny straights, real tight corners. Its seating capacity is anywhere between 44,000 and 65,000, depending on the configuration of the stands, and it hosts it hosts the 3 major NASCAR Cup Series and the NASCAR Wheeling All-American Series. And the banking and the turns, one of the flattest NASCAR sees, is 12 degrees, and the straightaways are flat. Alrighties, they're coming back green, or they're coming to 4 to go. Here left in stage 1. I believe it's stage 1. Pretty sure. And it looks, oh, truck getting up to the outside. I think it was Expert. So who took the lead? If I can get back around to him, they're not. The KR and the 16 truck. The Watt is still there though in second place. Slide job in third, 15 for Expert. Running at your top 4, and I can't see who that is. It's got a 3 wide battle for 4th there. Kind of third now. Single back out. The double file there for second place. Expert takes it 3 wide on the outside of the 15 truck, as Watt in the 01 takes back your lead. The car getting squirrely back there. My bad, truck getting squirrely back there. Goes up into the wall. That's the 16 to KR. Let's try and circle it back around here. Expert is still behind the leader of Watt, the 01. He's past Slide Job for second place now. Slide Job gets took to the inside by the 54 T-Glass. Look like they're going 3 wide there. I can't see who that is. Yellow truck on the inside. And he did not get there because they're back double file now. Slide Job and T-Glass. Slide Job slides back now. Battling that 16 of KR. That's who the yellow is. Looks like 15 truck of Expert is trying to get around the 01 of Watt on his bumper. Looks like he's going to try to go to the inside. Watt throws a block. Expert gets slowed up. Oh, Expert back to the inside now, coming out. I believe this is for the stage finish. 15 takes it. Ooh, little contact made. Ooh. Expert with a last lap move there to the inside, forcing it down there. Takes the stage win. 01 of Watt in second, 54 of T-Glass. The 16 of KR. I believe 88 of Slide Job running after top 5. You got your 2 highest running playoff contenders right there. Three KRs there. 01 of Watt there in second right now. 54 of T-Glass in third, and KR in fourth. That's your 3 highest running playoff contenders. I believe your next highest after that, something 07 OK Sideways. Behind them is the 64. I don't know, 27 up there last I was watching it. Oh, who took over the lead off of that stage in? We'll get back up there. Going back right here. That's the 5 of Boots coming back up there. Alrighty, one of your Cup Series driver lead. So quite a few playoff drivers. The 83 of Haskell, 42 of Fast Savas has cycled up to, I said shackled, excuse me, cycled up to the leads. They're getting a little antsy there on the inside, back towards the back. Expert slows up again on the inside. Looks like he's having a little trouble here on these restarts. Fast has took over the lead here. 42 Ring Toyota. Boots is still in second. Third, I believe that was rounding out was the 01 of Watt. And third, fourth is the 83 of Haskell. Alright. We've just got a second place battle though here between Boots and 01 Expert there, putting his bumper back on the back of Boots, going to the inside, taking him, almost 3 wide there. He's trying to go 3 wide. Expert, no, they're still 2 wide. Going down in the corner, Expert gives a little bump to the 01 to move him up out the way. That 42 is just running away now with all these trucks battling, as he's looking like he's got a pretty good car. As he's put almost a second up on these cars now. A truck, excuse me. Oh, the 5 of Boots puts the 16 of KR. A truck around. 27. I don't know who that is. Marsh. 27 Marsh collects another truck. That'll be a caution out coming to the line. Is that multiple trucks involved? Ooh, the 57, another playoff contender there. He's actually sitting in last right now for the playoffs, so that's not too good for him getting involved in that. But hopefully he can go back down into the pits and get that repaired and maybe work his way back up. But kind of sucks for him and the 27 of Mars's. It looked like he got turned around. I don't know by who though. So still though the top 5 right now still running out. The 42 of Fast Savers, the 01 of let's see who's the second. AF15 of Expert, 01 of Watt, the 88 of Slide Job, and the 83 of Haskell with the 16 following right behind him in 6th place. So, still got a playoff contender right now. A lot of you felt playoff contenders kind of, the 83 stays out, 54, 07, 13. Quite a 40 playoff drivers. 4 of the 12 stayed out right there. Who took the lead? I believe that was the 83 of Haskell. Took the lead there off of that. Or no? Okay, the 42 did stay out, the 15 Expert. So I guess a couple of you lead lap did come down. I don't know, these guys are starting to get so far ahead of each other, even on the pace laps. I don't know who's who and where they are. But, okay, 42 truck, Fast still out there, 15 Expert in second. 83 of Haskell in the third right now. Behind him, still in fourth right now. Okay, sideways 07 truck right behind him. So let's see, we got those trucks that pitted coming back around. The laps back. The dip pit. Okay, so there was some lead lap. The 88 aside Slide Job. 01 of White, looks like the 27 of Marshall was in that wreck. 5 of Boots. This is starting to be a pretty hectic race here starting out, as long as I could do a little bit better with my camera here, trying to capture some of these things. We're still doing all that. So, let's see here. Let's go look at the Truck Series schedule and look at our upcoming races here in round 1. The next 2 races after this is Daytona and Kentucky to finish out round 1. Daytona, your super speedway. It's going to be a real change from this short track of Martinsville. I think it's going to be real exciting because anyone can win there, and that right there can really shake up, especially as the second race in your playoff, round 1 playoffs. That can shake up your field a lot, as anyone can win that race, and anyone can get took out just as easy. And, going on to Kentucky, that's a pretty difficult track, especially for a cutoff race. Mostly single file for the most part, but going back to our Xfinity race here at Kentucky, just this past Wednesday, it's pretty interesting. That was our cutoff race to go into round 1 of playoffs there, and it was pretty interesting, pretty good race. A lot of lead changes and fuel strategy played in right there at the end as the winner, Austin Icon, used the fuel strategy to get that win. So I believe as we're going back green this time, just coming around 3 and 4. 42 of Fast Sabres, your leader. The 15 of Expert on your outside there. Non-playoff driver. Going back to the guy car race, start going. Zone, going into the green here as they get going down into turn 1. Not Expert, Experts back to the 42 bumper, but 42 pulled away right there. At 83, they got a little bump. Looks like he was trying to go to the inside and make it 3 wide. 15's going to the inside of 42, looking for that lead. They're getting 2 wide, 3 wide almost back there behind them. 42 had a little contact there from the truck behind him in the 07. 83. And there's another caution out back farther on in the pack. Some trucks. Got some. More aggressive. Some drivers are starting to get real fed up with each other now. This race control. Tensions are starting to rise. Trucks being a little over aggressive still here early in the race at the beginning. I guess at the beginning of stage 2, we've run so many laps under caution, so we don't know how far in now. The road is now open here for the lead lap cars, so we'll see. Everyone comes down. Like, ooh, the 15 faked. Tried to pull a little fake. So the 54 back farther on. 4th, no 5th. And the 15 took over the lead there, I believe. Before that caution come out. So, looks like second there. He took over second place. Away from the playoff contender, the 42 of Fast Savis. And I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but we'll go with it. And the 83 of Haskell. 07 OK. Free dog. It said free dog. Lucky dog. It's free. Lap back. And I wish you all could hear some of this race control. I wish we had a way to like make some radio actives for you, because this right here, I love this. I wish you all could listen to it, because this is great. Looks like we're almost 20. I believe we'll be going back green. I think we're 20 laps into stage 2, so that should be about 28 left in the stage, I believe. So, we'll either be going back to 19 or 20, I'm pretty sure. But, we should be about 20. We're going green this time as the leader there. I believe Expert, he chose the high line going back green with the Geico restart zone. He left the 42 kind of by himself there. They're side by side there for second. 07, OK sideways. Well, he cleared him. OK, I guess got shoved up by another truck round. Back in the back, collected more. Yeah, looked like a 76. I can't tell you who that was. He collected a couple more. 32 still from that. I think they got so fed up, they just gonna keep going with that. I think everybody just kind of agreed with it. So a lot of those trucks didn't get some damage that was in that. So they just kept going. So we're still under green here, even though there was a 3-truck wreck. The 42 looking back to take the lead back on the outside from the 15. My bad. 07. OK sideways there in third. There's still 15 of Expert. Go back to the pack. think there was a little more contact back in the pack, maybe another truck around. Oh, I guess not. I guess they got it back going, but they're still good. As they kind of single filed out now here for the lead. 15 of expert. Kind of pulled away a couple truck lengths before trying to steep the truck here. I'm going to get back and forth with that. But, 07's looking to the inside of the 42 back there for second place. Yeah, there's the 42. He's got passed by the 07. Oh, 15! The leader went around. Red flip up on his side. Oh my, there goes 07 in the lead now. I wonder if they are going to call caution for that. I guess not. I guess they're going to keep going. I don't hear no cautions out. They're still going. 15. He wasn't a playoff. He wasn't a playoff contender, but that kind of sucks for him. He had a very good truck sounding, or not sounding, but looked like he was going there. 07 now, after getting a gap of getting around that, it slowed down the rest of the field there. He's pulled away with the lead now. So, but again, that sucks for the 15 expert. Has I believe he's a rookie in the truck series this season. I believe this may be a second start. I don't know if he started last week in Michigan or not, but this is the first start I've seen him. I believe this may have been his first start, but he was leading, doing good there. But that's bad for him. But now one of your playoff contenders, 07 OK Sideways, has moved into the lead now. In second place right there, the 42 of Fast Sabus, and the 16 truck of KR back in third. Slide Job back there in fourth. He's not been as dominant this race. He was he led a few laps there at the beginning, but I guess he got stuck up in traffic though. He's some of these guys have really put in the practice though, especially going in for the playoffs, as he's trying to nudge the 16 out of the way for that third place spot. 16 don't appreciate it too much. The 27, I don't know if he's a lead lap truck or not, but looking at the inside of that 88. Now on that 13 too to get around through there. Yeah, but the 88 Slide Job, he's not been as dominant as he was last year here at this track. This being one of his best and his favorite track, he says. So see what happens here. And I never did get some for the Instagram. We never did get any information for the last week's winner of Austin, but he's going to be the featured driver next weekend on Instagram. But this week, where I never could get his information, he's a little busy. The 88 Slide Job is going to be your featured driver this weekend. So later tonight, you'll see some of that stuff go up, and then tomorrow on the Instagram, I encourage some of y'all. You all can ask questions. I'll put some on the Instagram for you all to ask questions, and he can answer those for you all. Let's go check on the leader. Look, there's expert. He lost. He looks like he's got a bit of damage there on his side. There on the front. Got that repaired up though a little bit after wrecking out of the lead. A couple cars got some contact right there. A car up in the wall. Who was that? Yellow truck. The 16 of KR, another playoff contender, who was up there towards the front battling. That sucks for him. 42 of Fast Service, I believe he was in second. We'll try and see if I can find that 07 or OK. There he is. Let's see. Behind him here. No, he has absolutely. He's just in wide open. He's another zip code. Yeah, he's a long gone away from that second place truck of Fast there. So I can maybe kind of come up with some live traffic over. Right. KR looks like he's having. Looks like Slide Job's going. Well, I clicked off of it. My bad. Trying to go back for second, third place there. 27 of Marshmallow has come inside. Up there battling. Looks like we got a little three-way battle. Four-way coming in back there at the 54 T-Glass. Trying to battle for second here. kind of single file back out now. The 88 still trying to look to the inside there though with a 54 truck. So, while we're watching this little battle, we're gonna take you on a crank it up on board with Mr. Slide Job here, and watch as he gets by or gets to the inside there at 42. Yeah, he's gonna clear him here down in the corner, take over second place. 54 is T-Glass back there. 27 battling out for we're going to take you on board again though with some of these trucks. Starting out with Mr. Slide Job for a Fast Family Crank It Up. Back here, okay, is still clear. So we're coming to 4 to go now on the stage. 42. Let's see, drop back for a second there. Now back there battling with the 01 Watt. And his number is the 13 of Ice Spiller. All three playoff contenders, the 27 right there behind them. And Slide Job, like I said, took a 15 of Expert Thief again. I think that's long there. Let's go find your leader here, the 07. Okay, sideways. There he is. He's still going through some traffic. There's a 76. See who he's just put a lap down. So he's dealing with another lap truck coming up here. I believe this is number 2 or 1 to go on the stage. The last lap. Yeah. Okay. The 07 truck is going to be your stage winner. A playoff contender, so that's going to help him. Yeah, maybe not. Was that not? That was the end of the stage. Yeah, so he still got his. Yeah, he still got his stage win. But that's going to help him out with some stage points. And but looks like up there in second place, 88 of Slide Job. I believe that 5 of Boots, one of your other Cup drivers who's participating today, is lapped. The 54 back there, T-Glass in third, playoff contender. The 27, I believe he's on the lead lap. Martinsville maybe. Now the 93. I don't know. Find out. Martinsville. 27. No. I don't know who it is. Either way, 93. My bad. 57 Arkham right there. I believe he was lapped though. No. This is what's going to be great about Heat 5. I can tell who was going to be lapped. Okay, 88 cycles up in front of the 54 for the lead. Okay, drops back quite a bit. I believe. I guess he may have had some damage there towards the end. I guess he did spin out there. The 88 back up towards the lead. The 54 T-Glass was outside. 88 clears him off the corner as they're 2 wide, almost 3 wide, 2 wide back there. 93, who is that? That Ice? I will find out who that is before this. I will remember it. I promise. Honda, that's who it is. Okay. Honda Watt has a Watt of the 01 on the inside. They'll take third place from him, and then the 83 of Haskell back there rounding out your top 5, and the 27 of Marshmallow, 6th place. 07 OK. I couldn't tell who that was back there. Not him. The leader, slide job. He's still got the 54 right there, right on his tail, pretty close to him. Gonna chase him down, but he's not pulled away from him. On board with the T-Glass, with the T-Glass, that's what we're gonna say. If I can keep it on there. Look how he's driving around this track, trying to chase down the 88 to slide job. Got, oh, truck spinning around. We have a caution here, I believe, coming to the line. They're trying to figure it out. Alright, yep, they're calling. They're going to call a caution here as they're racing back to the line. Third place White, 4th, Honda 5th, Marshmallow still running after top 5 right now. Caution's out. Here at the beginning of stage 3 at lap 111. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Well, I don't see many of these trucks, if any, lead lap coming to the pits, especially after the stage just started, unless they got a little damage to repair. The pits are going to be open this time, should be. I don't know, they made just for those fresh tires. Fresh tires here at Martinsville is really important for sure. 54, maybe he's faking. Yep, he's faking. So I believe most, if not all of your, lead lap trucks have stayed out. All of them. Well, maybe back farther in the pack. I can't tell if the 42 back there fast and KR's on them. What in the world? 5 truck of boots back there somehow. Rolling over. Okay. That's why we love this game, isn't it? Yeah. But I believe most, if not all, of your lead lap trucks stayed out there. I don't know if the 42 and 16 was lapped or not. It's been a wild one here so far at Martinsville. Not a lot of green, except for there at the beginning. They've once they started with the wreck chain, they kept it going. Hopefully they'll kind of sort that out. We have a little trucks coming down pit road this time. Still a lot of attention to the race control and the driver's chat right now. They're getting fed up right now with the wreckings. They're wanting to try and run some green laps here, which I don't blame them. I would be too, especially at a track like Martinsville, because one, if you start getting a whole lot of wrecks, that increases your chance of being involved in one, and if you don't, that increases your chance of being able to race and gain more positions. So, but I say some of these drivers, especially who are lapped, are enjoying the cautions. But, I believe that they're gonna Coming to 85 to go. Gonna be going back green. I think they're gonna be shooting for going back green this time. I believe they're gonna be going green with 85 to go. Or are they gonna keep going? Yep, they're gonna be going green next time on 84 to go. That was 85 right here. We'll be going back green with 84 to go here at Martinsville Speedway. And your leader is the 88 Blue Mars Chevrolet of Mr. Slide Job, who dominated and won this truck race last year here at Martinsville. On the outside is 54 Harris truck, I believe, of T-Glass. The third is the 01 of Watt Racing, and the Napa truck, and the Hunt Brothers 93 of Honda 1 there. And we're back green at Martinsville is the 81. Shoots out to the lead. Oh, gets on the curb there a little bit. Looks 54. They're still on the outside. The 01 taking it to his inside. And the 01 still behind him. They're starting to single file back out now for the top four. Slide Job's pulling away. Got a couple of trucks in there on the 54s. They're getting side by side back there for a second. The 01 goes back behind the 54. Not clear into this inside. Here, a few T-glasses. Camera here. 01 looking back to the inside now for second. He's was almost there. Barely cut it in behind his bumper. They're starting to single file back out now, especially from the top three. 54 is not letting that 88 pull away quite yet, but he's starting to put a little gap on him there. He's got about 4 or 5 truck lengths in between them. That 01 still hanging on though to the 54 bumper for that second place position. Back there in fourth is the, again, 93 of Honda 1, and I believe back there in fifth is the 07 of OK Sideways. Battling back there with 15 of Expert, who wrecked out of the lead earlier, so good to see him back up there battling the top 5. It looks like that gap is kind of steadied out between first and second. And they've gained a new gap there between the second and third place truck between T-Glass and Watt Racing. So he's got a pretty decent gap of about 4 or 5 truck lengths from him in fourth place. Laps are winding down as I believe we're under 80 to go now. I've lost count of extra laps. I was too busy paying attention to the restart. I wasn't counting, so that's my bad. I'll get that back here in a minute. Of how many laps they got to go. But as they kind of single file out now, let's go back, kind of watch through the pack some. As they've started off clean now again. They have been having a little difficulty there. Getting back green for a long period of time. They're starting to get a few little battles here farther on back in the pack. I believe that battle right there is for 5th between the fifth or 4th right there between the 15, 07, 13 slides up and the 27. 13 puts a little bump at the 15 there. Let's go on back through the pack here a little bit more. We've got some battles back there, 3 wide, back farther in the pack. There's some battles. Go back up to the front, the 27 and the 07 back still there fighting for, I believe that's either 3rd or 4th, as they get a little contact, the 07 clears them again. Let's go see if we can back up to our leader and find him. Slide Job. There he is. Oh yeah, he's put a little bit bigger gap. He's widened it on the 54 T-Glass. It's up to about 7 or 8 truck lengths now. And then he's put a gap on the 3rd place of the 01 of Watt Racing. So your winner from last season again had the Truck Series is back up in the lead now. And starting to pull away as we're going to go into another crank it up here. We're going to go on board, start off with the 54 T-Glass. Alrighty, and we're back now under green, still here at Martinsville Speedway as we're watching the 57 of Arkansas here who just won lap time. Our first top three trucks here. It's been a rough day for him as he's a playoff driver, but it's been rough. He's been involved in a few incidents. Again. Hope today better for race maybe in especially in upcoming weeks. I have to look back now here watching the leader. Mr. Slide Job 88 will still followed in seconds. He's made that gap even just just slightly. Still made the gap a little bit bigger between him and the 54 T-Glass in second. Looks like the 01 though was caught back up a little bit to the 54. So looks like they got a little gap in between them. So see what goes on here is we're remaining green though. The field's been pretty much single file. We got a couple, two wide battles. It looked like we had there they go in the wall, as soon as I say that. Truck around. Still green. That's a single truck. Still green. But as I said that though, of course with our trucks. Like I said though, we still got some two wide battles back through the field. And right here's one I'm wanting to watch. These two drivers have been fighting it out all race. The YK and up there you see the 83 that were one truck and passing. Those two have been bumping around with each other all race. They've been kind of they've had some tensions, a little feud going this race, and there they go, 94 around, 64 around. Okay, so I guess that was just the game, 64 didn't go around. There's a couple trucks heading the pit road there, 5 in boots, 94 after getting in the wall, so that was a single truck spin again. Around there. Just a couple side-by-side battles here and there. Actually, don't know what place this is for. I just passed it. Lap traffic's playing in the 01 of Watt Racing has got around the 54 T-Glass. 45 Ahana, who's now lap down, played into that. So, see, Slide Job catches this lap traffic. Well, he's done caught a little bit. But when he catches some more up here and it starts getting real heavy, we'll see if that starts playing into the factor. And realize those two trucks, the 01 and 54s, he has put a major gap on them of a few seconds. See if that plays, unless them get back up to him. But we'll see. So, coming up here next week, I said earlier here in this race, let's go back and look at our schedule. Next week, here in the Truck Series, we're going to be racing at Daytona, July 19th. My birthday. Hey, you get to watch a Truck Series race. I probably won't be able to commentate that for obvious reasons. If they ain't got one. So you may get to see it, you may not. Let's hope you do. If I am, I'll commentate it for you. And then after that, rounding out the first round of the playoffs for the Summer Series is July 26th, Kentucky. Coming up this Wednesday, though, starting off our first race of the first round of the Summer Series playoffs for the Xfinity National Series, schedule will be Auto Club. That'll be July the 15th this Wednesday, and followed by that, right after that next Wednesday will be Richmond, July the 22nd, and Kansas, July the 29th. As of now, I plan Kansas race. See me there. We'll see. Hanging off the schedule again. Trucks going down pit road, look like I haven't even got around. Let's see. I don't know. I don't hear a caution. They're still going. So, we're good. But Auto Club Richmond and Kansas will round out your first round for your first round of the National Series Summer Series playoffs. So that starts this Wednesday. There's been some good races going on in the Xfinity Series, so I definitely advise you all to tune into that. Recommend it. It's very fun to watch and very fun to race. A race with them guys back at Daytona. I plan on coming back later on. Ready to race a few in our Cup Series. After the big long season, they decided some of them just got a little busy and couldn't show up, and then some of them just wanted to take a break. Some of our Cup Series drivers, so that, as you know now, obviously they took a break and didn't run the Summer Series for it. But we'll be back though for exciting fall season. I look forward to that. Ready to get back in the car there. But if anybody, who watches this race, whether you're watching it now or you're watching it on YouTube here later, and you want to join this race, excuse me, my bad, I'm over, like I said today, but if you want to join this league, I can definitely recommend it for you. By far, this is Cups, National, and Truck Series. All three. I've raced in all three series before, and it's by far, easily my most favorite league I've ever been in, and definitely the most fun. The cleanest racers I've ever seen. We have 70 plus drivers signed up across all three series, so it's definitely fun. Fun to be here, be a part of, and glad I can say it's my league that I'm in. So I recommend it for anybody here, and we accept anybody. We even have a development league. We host a tryout for you, and even if we think that you may not be just ready enough to race in our top three series, we will recommend you, and it's just as competitive to our development league, just as competitive, just as fun to race in, and and that can help you build up some of your skills for this game to get you ready for our top three series. And also, anybody who happens to watch this race, our Fast Family Racing League, we're open to anybody. If you feel that if you want some more publicity for your company or product or anything really, and you want to sponsor one of our races or one of our series even, we're gladly open to let you come on in and do that. Just contact us and we can work some stuff out for that. But we're welcome to have anybody come in, join the league. Oh, truck right in front of the leaders, the 88. Spun her. I guess that was the game again. I guess he didn't spin, but dang. 15 experts spun right around in front of the 88. That was close call. Like I was saying, though, we're open to anybody wants to come in here and try to join the league. So 88's coming to pit road this time, making a scheduled green flag pit stop. As the 01 stays out on the track. I believe the 93 right there took over second there. Honda. He may be a lap down, I don't know. But Honda, everybody, looks like he's the only lead lap truck I see so far that has come down pit road. So he's taking an early pit stop here, playing off some strategy. Looks like maybe, so we'll see what happens there and how it works out for him. Yeah, I believe the Honda's lapped. Yeah, because he's letting those trucks, the 54 T-Glass and the 01 of White go right on by. So they have not pitted yet. So we'll see what they're playing out here. Slide job pitted earlier than them. So the leader. So it looks like he might know something or playing some strategy there for the end of this race. So 01 and 54 stays out. He's still on the track. I believe your leader is the 01 there. As of the moment. 88s. Shuffle back, just waiting on those two to pit, and at the moment he should cycle back out when on the lead lap for trucks pit. Still, as of right now, the 01 of Watt Racing is your leader, and followed in second by the 54 T-Glass. I don't know who's in third. I don't know if the 42 back there's in third, or if it's Honda. I'm pretty sure it's the 42 because with the way Honda let those two trucks right there pass. Probably being more courteous to these lap trucks. We're working out into some green flag pit stops now. I want to give a few key things here to being able to be successful here, especially right here towards the end, and for some of these drivers to be able to win this race. Obviously, as we've seen so far, track position and consistency is one of the two main things here, as we've seen. Not a whole lot of green flag racing. But now here towards the end of this third stage, it's mostly been green flag, except for right at the beginning. So, but mainly though, yeah, track position and consistency, one has been the main players. But with the way Slide Job, they're pitted a whole lot earlier than those other two. The two trucks are now in the lead, that they're the 01 and 54. We'll see, maybe some fuel strategy might play out here, fuel mileage, and maybe even tires, who knows. But we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But the Slide Job right there, where he's been, I guess he's sat on the pole here, where he's been the fastest truck. It looks like this race, especially here towards the end, the third stage. Those guys staying out right there, not pitting with him, might be a little mistake. But we'll see. We'll see what how it plays out, because he's on fresh tires and he's gaining some of his time back. We'll see. Heck, I don't know. I may not have even been paying attention, and they may have been pitted. I might have to wait and see. Well, no, that couldn't work. The Slide Job's not good. I don't know. They might not have pitted yet. We'll see. That's why I'm saying we can't wait till Heat 5, and we can see who's there. But 54 right now taking over, I believe, is the lead. On 01 after getting some live traffic there with contact for 01. Get to the side clearing here. Out over the 4. Forward now took over the lead. Still trying to maneuver his way through lap traffic to 01, trying to get back on his inside, but it ain't working. So we'll see how this plays out. Oh yeah, I was going to name some facts for this race. Oh my bad, like I said, I'm everywhere. I've said it multiple times this race. I keep repeating myself with it. Ooh, the contact right there. The truck may spun in the pitch or no warning. Something, I don't know. But ooh, up on the curb. 54 lets the 01 to get back inside, shows him up the track. But okay, I'm gonna have to say it again before I forget it. Some facts again to winning this race. Like I said, fuel mileage, consistency, track position, cautions, late race cautions. This is a early playoff race, first race playoffs. So we'll see what happens here. As late in the race, tensions could be getting up, especially for some of these playoff drivers trying to even go up right for a win. Ooh, 54 puts. Oh, the 94 retaliates against him for YK. 54 hit him. Oh, man, little tensions there between a playoff driver and the 94 YK. YK's been in a little rough spots all day with some more other drivers getting a little heated with some. I believe the one earlier was Haskell. They've been kind of fighting it out a little bit on the track. So, He's been, I'm sure there may be some post-race comments about that here later, but we'll see what happens for sure. My truck got showed up inside right there. I think I got sidetracked again off my, if I finished my facts or not, but y'all heard the consistency. Late race cautions, playoff race. You turned me. I'm sorry, boys. I'm off today. I'm everywhere. Especially right here by myself. I ain't got no one to keep me in track. Let's see. As I can believe though, while I was rambling, 88 told me that 88. I heard in race control that the 88 had cycled back in. So I guess the 01 and 54 had pitted earlier, but where I was rambling and doing something else, I probably wasn't paying attention to it. So I apologize. You guys got probably the worst commentator we got in the field here doing this stuff, but I'll try my best. But it's okay. We're gonna get through this together. I promise. But so yeah, the 88 there is in the lead. I believe that's the 01. I believe he's in second place, and he's closed up the gap right there. That 81 and 54 T-Glass still back there in third. So that 88 there's starting to still keeping that gap tight, tighter than it had been. Maybe closing it up a little bit. Just a few truck lengths there off the corner. Looks like he's clear by only about one truck length there. So we'll see if the 01 maybe has something for the 88 here as we're winding down. And I'll try to get a lap count. He's looking to the inside, puts a little bit of a bumper to him as they're going around. I don't know if that's lead. Hold on a second, we'll find out. But 01, if so, that he put the bumper to him and just took the lead from the 88. So yeah, Watt did take over the lead, and I believe we're coming to either 17 or 16 to go. We'll find out. Either we're at 17 or 16. I believe we're coming to 16. Yeah, we're coming to 16. Coming to 16 to go. Watt Racing is lead, so that may. Hey, he's a playoff driver, and I don't expect 88 honestly, unless he knows he has a real clear chance to win this race. He's probably not going to go back up there and race him too hard for the win, especially since he's a playoff driver. And he may even let that 54 back around him because it looks like that 54 is starting to close the gap. The 01 starting to pull away though. The 88 a little bit. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. But we'll see how this plays out. We're winding down here. I believe we're coming to 14 to go, if I'm remembering right. I don't know. Again, I really ain't paid a lot of attention this whole race to much of anything but rambling. So, yeah. My bad. I ain't got no one here to keep me on track. I'm not used to doing this stuff by myself, but this is my first one I've done by myself, but we're going to learn as we go. So, we'll see what happens here. As, laps are winding down. I think this is 13 or 12 to go. I don't know what has pulled away quite a bit significantly from the 88. Looks like that 88 has lost some time there. I don't know. I guess he may have had a little damage, or he's just lost his pace here late in the race, and he let that 01 get by him. And the 54 looks like he started to close that gap. So up to him. Ooh, truck there on the inside around. He's parked though. He's letting everybody else get back through, so that's a one truck incident. No caution there. We're winding down still to our closing laps. This has been a pretty exciting race so far. Quite a few leader changes actually. Multiple leaders. A little bit of controversy here throughout the race in some spots, but not a whole lot. 01, still the leader. Put a pretty big gap there on the 88. Oh, truck around on the back. Okay, it's not going to bring out the caution. 01 is still racing, still green here. As he's getting into lap traffic, that may allow the 88 to gain back up some more time, but he's put a pretty big gap though on him and the 88 slide job. So we'll see what happens here. T-Glass there at third, still trailing behind him, and I don't know if those are lead lap trucks, but it may be. Back there, the 16 of KR and the 42 of I think that's fast. I think we'll go with it. If not, I apologize. I believe that's 42. Well, we'll see. We're in a little trouble here on the radio. Cars going to get more squirrely. Just going to go back to the field here, check. Watch some of our drivers, playoff drivers. We got a little battle here between three of them. Haskell, 42 fast, Savis, and I could tell who it was, 64 puzzled. I don't know if those are all lead lap or lap down, or if they're even battling, but ooh, 83 got in the 42 a little bit. Well, he just drove him up into the wall. What the frick? Excuse me there, but that was a little uncalled for, as I heard on the radio. And the 42 gives him payback right back into the wall. But, alright, 5 to go. Cautions are off in the race. No more cautions, even if them two do mess around there and get into each other. But which is what between them two, so it's getting a little hateful. Let's go back around and find our leader. 4 to go in the race. Watt is still in the lead. He's put a big gap. Playoff contender. He gets the he's got a little beating and banking on lap cars there in front of him. Lap trucks, excuse me. As we're coming now to 3 to go, I believe, in the race. One's getting stuck there in lap traffic a little bit. I believe some trucks spin around there behind him. I think the 88 goes. Oh, the 88. Oh, he's in lap traffic now, but let's go allow the 54. Maybe get back up there. I believe they're at 1 to go or 2 to go now. As they're coming around here, I believe. This is the white flag that they're coming to. White flag they're coming to. Alrighty. White racing's coming around. We're going to watch him here on board. This last corner, he's going through some lap traffic. This right here, if he gets around this corner cleanly and onto the front stretch, the 01 of Watt Racing is locked in to the next round of the Summer Series playoffs. Trucks, Summer Series playoffs. Watt Racing locked in, second place lead. 88 of Mr. Slide Job. Third place, another playoff contender, T-Glass 19. Let's take another look here at the winning truck as we're going to get set up now. Get ready for some post-race interviews. Congrats to the 01 there, locking himself into the next round. He's going to have an easy 2 races, especially he ain't got to worry about the chaos probably going to come up next race at Daytona. So he can just lay back now, take it easy, and some of these trucks here are going to have to still fight these next 2 races to try and get up there. But this next race at Daytona is going to be a tough one because a lot of these non-playoff drivers, anyone can win that race. You know, anyone can win it, and anyone can lose it just as easily. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And but again, congrats. And good run there by some of our playoff drivers. Let's look and see who had the fastest lap that race. It was not Slide Job, surprisingly. He had the pole. Let's see who it was. Expert Racing. So far, the people who have not left the race, the lobby. had the fastest lap. So we'll see what happens here with that as we're going to get ready now for our post-race interviews. So just give us a little. So just be patient with us here as we're getting ready for post-race interviews. Everyone, go ahead and include your audio. Let's join in. Let's see. I believe everybody's going to go ahead and join. I don't even know if I'm going to have to invite anybody. I believe.
Yes.
Let's see who all is not in here.
Big Belly, you might want to go backwards, or backwards from what we normally do, just because the top two people have other races to get to.
I do too.
So do the
Alright.
so do the winner
Top
and second
three.
first
Do
and
first.
third.
Just go down the list that way. First, second, third, fourth.
Okay. I'm gonna invite some of y'all's gonna get an invite again, but I'm just inviting everybody because there's some people that's not in here yet.
I'm sending the results to the truck channel, so you can use those. But yeah, first three is Watt, Sideways, me, T-Glass.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna go ahead then and start with that. So, you sideways. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and start off with our. We're going to start off with our fourth place driver here, as some of these guys got to leave a little early to go get to some other stuff. We'll start off with our fourth place driver. Let's make sure he is here. T-Glass, you got us. Alrighty. So T-Glass, looks like you had a pretty good truck today, running up towards the front there, and right there towards the end. You just couldn't catch back up to that 88 there, and that lap traffic. So just tell us how your day went. You know what you could have done better, and just how overall was the racing?
We were definitely a top three car. Didn't get the top three, but we were pretty close. Our first two stages were littered with cautions and just aggressive driving. I don't know why they're so aggressive so early, but there was just a lot of aggressive driving, and I didn't get the stage points I wanted, but we'll take the fourth place. That last stage, we were definitely had a chance at the win, but then we had some dumb lap cars like YK all day just getting in the way. He decided to put me in the wall twice just because I went to the inside of him, and he's just mad because he's 6 laps down. It's just bums in the way. It's really annoying.
Yeah, that's definitely pretty bad. But you still picked up a good amount of points though going into this next race of round one of the playoffs. So good luck to you there going into Daytona, and hope to see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, next up is our third place truck of Mr. Slide Job, one of our Truck Series not Truck Series, Cup Series, drivers competing in today's race. The winner here in the Truck Series last year, though, dominated this race, didn't have the same outcome today. So tell us, stayed up there towards the beginning and right there towards the end. Well, throughout all the race, you was doing pretty good, and then when a lot of them cautions started, you started getting shuffled to the back. But there towards the end, you shuffled back out towards the second and third place spot, lost the lead. So tell us what happened there and what you could have done.
Yeah, we brought the same truck from last year. Definitely fast, fastest on the racetrack again. But yeah, we did get shuffled in the back there during some of the cautions, just pitting and people not pitting. So it was tough to get through the field, but long race, so we bided our time and figured, we weren't going for the stages, we were going for the win. So we got on the right strategy, cycled us back up to the lead. We led most of the third stage, and then unfortunately, just before the last pit cycle or last pit stop, only pit stop in stage 3, we had 2 wrecks happen in front of us. We got a lot of damage. Just kept going, pitted like we normally did. Took 2 tires to limit the amount of time we spent on pit road fixing damage, and unfortunately got caught by the trucks taking 4 tires. So it is what it is. But it's one of those deals at Martinsville. It's racing, and no 2 races are the same. So we will look forward to hopefully doing this race again in the fall.
Yep, for sure, and glad to see you out there today. Hopefully, we can see a little bit better results for your sake, I guess, out there. But a good race overall, finished good, so
Thank
nothing
you.
too much to complain about.
And we'll be
All right,
back at
next
Road
driver.
America for our last one. So
Yes, sir.
we'll see you guys
Hopefully,
there.
we'll get to see you there, doing good. Next driver, OK Sideways, playoff contender, finishing second. Good race so far. Won a stage. Got stayed up front most of the race. Not too much to complain about, I guess. But just tell us how you went there and if you could have done anything better there towards the end.
Nothing much to complain about. What was the fastest in that final stage for sure. Him and Slide, Martinsville is probably one of my worst tracks gonna be this season, so glad that's out of the way. Can't complain though. Ninth stage was able to pull away and caught T-Glass and Slide at the end of the race there and was able to get by them, so that's a big plus. And my only complaint was probably about some over-aggressive non-playoff cars or playoff lap cars just getting antsy.
Yeah, we definitely saw a lot of that come into play as we was watching there. Some tensions was rising between a few cars, especially back on in the pack. So, good job out there today, and look forward to seeing you next week at Daytona. Alrighty, and now we're moving on to our winner today. The 01 of Watt Racing has officially locked himself into the next round of the playoffs, and does not have to worry much going into Daytona, Kentucky here in the next 2 weeks. So you stayed up front most day there, done pretty good. Had a very, very fast truck out there today. So just tell us how your day went, and just pretty much just give us a summary, of how your truck was.
Yeah, truck was good. I already had a setup coming into this race that's won me races before in other leagues. This is probably one of my strongest tracks by far. I've got a lot of wins here, so mainly the first stage or two was just trying to get through the cautions and trying to be patient and not get frustrated with the slower pace. It was hard to get into a rhythm when there was that many cautions. I think in the second stage I even got involved in a wreck and had to take some have some repairs and had to start from the back and work my way up, and luckily was up in the first couple rows for the final stage. That was the important one, and just tried to get through that clean, and was focused on chasing down Slide Job, and I knew it was going to be down to that. I wasn't a little shocked when he said he took 2 tires, but yeah, just I love this track, and I'm really excited to get a win in this league. I've gotten second in my handful of starts, come close, so it's nice to check that off, and yeah, so I'm really happy with this win.
Definitely, and congrats again. There wasn't a much better time for that win to come for sure, and look forward hoping for the same results here as you can focus now on Road America at the start of round 2. So congrats again on that win.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alrighty, we've got those 4 out of the way now. I believe we're going to go ahead and down to our lower guys here. 5th place. We'll just go on down from 5th to last. See here, 5th of Marshmallow. You got us.
Yep,
Is
I'm right
he
here. I'm right
All
here.
right, there he is. Alrighty. So last truck there finishing on the lead lap. Stayed up. Actually stayed a little bit. Kind of got caught up there in a few little incidents. Stayed mid pack up towards the front there for the most part though. Looked like you could have had a slightly better day, but just tell us, how you could have made it better and how your day was overall.
Regardless of the 2 wrecks that I was involved in at the beginning, I feel like I don't feel like P5 would be beatable for us comparing the competition that we have. P5, I was not expecting that after wrecking twice, even going in the air. But we made things work. We kept hitting our marks, the ones that that I could race. That I wasn't fast enough, but I was able to do what I could do, and yeah, it came home as the last car in the lead lap in P5.
Yeah, definitely. Good job on that today, though. Top 5 finish. Definitely could have been a little bit better day, but nothing much to complain about. Coming out there with some valuable points to help you going into the next race here in this round. I got you. Alrighty, next. Another driver going to have to leave a little early, but it's alright. We can get him. The 57 of Arkham Boss here, your normal commentator, racing in the truck series now full time. And he is in the playoffs too, so congrats to him on that. But today at Martinsville, though, looked like he had a rough day. 5 laps down, got caught up in quite a few incidents there, and so not too good for him. But just tell us how your day went overall and how it could have been any better.
Yeah, the NASCAR Heat Pro League number 57 Toyota Tundra. We knew that it was going to be a tough track to come to this week, and I'm just glad that I finished 15th, 2 places above where I qualified.
Yeah, that's definitely a good way to look at it. Just good to keep that positive mindset going forward. But hopefully, though, you can have some better outcomes in the upcoming races, though, at Daytona, Kentucky, and we look forward to seeing you.
Definitely a strong track at Daytona next week. Can't wait for it.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. I believe our next driver, Highbrow, not here. Experts, you are here. Alrighty, you got us, expert.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, I don't know if you raced last week, but I believe this is
He did not.
maybe your first start. Is this his first start?
First start.
Yep.
First start.
Alrighty, first start. Not too much to complain about. Top 10. You was even though you did finish 2 laps down, you did get caught up though in a wreck, and I believe you was leading there for a little bit. To correct me if I'm wrong.
He won a
and you kind of
stage.
wrecked out from the lead. Yeah, he did win a stage. I was so looked like though you was in the lead there and kind of wrecked out, maybe spun out there a little bit. So not too good for you, but still overall though a pretty good day, especially for your first race at such a tough track like Martinsville. So just tell us how it was and how you could have finished better. Plus you got the fastest lap of the race. So
Yeah, everybody at the team, a part of the Expert Racing brand, Gatorade on the truck, everybody put this car together last minute and tried to get me out there, and they built a pretty fast car or truck, however you want to put it. But great overall, like you mentioned, got the fastest lap, felt like we were the fastest truck out there at times. Won stage 1, led a good bit of stage 2, and then the truck just snapped loose and just went around on us. And we tried to recover. We made it back up to 6th, but we never got anything higher after that, just getting bounced around in traffic and stuff like that. Just a lot of incidents happened back there. But, great debut, just looking to try to gain some momentum and some attention to try to get to Xfinity in the fall. But just happy all the way around and excited for Daytona. I've been known as a great plate racer, so I'm happy to try to go there and see what I can do here in this series.
that's good. I'm excited to hear that and excited to see you racing here next week at Daytona. So I look forward to that. And let's see who our next is here. I believe that would be no. There's only 3 people left in here. We'll just go down the road. All right, fast. Sabus, you here? You got us.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alrighty. You had a pretty decent day there, looked like, even though you did finish 2 laps down. Looked like you was running up towards the front there, especially towards the beginning and middle of the race, but then you got caught up in a few incidents. So tell us how your day went and how it could have been better.
My initial strategy paid off. You know, I like got through. I qualified very bad, so I was able to get to the top half of the field with a little strategy there, and I was able to lead some laps in the second stage. But yeah, just good old Martinsville racing. You know, rubbing, trading pain. Just got shuffled out to the back. But had a good day overall. I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And hopefully we get to see you out there next week, putting on a show for us and getting some more
Yeah,
points.
I will miss Daytona.
Well, hopefully we'll see you after that.
No, I won't. I'll be there. I mean,
You won't? Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I've been off today. I can't understand what half people saying.
No, I know
Okay,
it's
well,
cool.
good to see you. Okay, hopefully we'll see you there. Go be excited too. My apologies on that. All right. Next up, we're gonna go to A Hunter Racing. A Hunter, you got us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. It looked like you had a kind of up and down day there, finishing 4 laps down actually. 4
Oh
laps
yeah.
down. So there towards the beginning, looks like you was doing pretty okay, and then later on, looked like you started getting in some wrecks. So just kind of tell us how your day went.
Yeah, really, it was just just learning the track. This is my first full race at Martinsville. Another thing is on the very last stage, took my last pit stop, got a black flag, so that kind of put me outside of the top 10. But I'm looking forward to Daytona.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to see you there. That's pretty bad circumstances though, but Martinsville's a tough track, and especially for running your first full race here, it can be pretty challenging. So look forward to seeing you next week. And I believe last but not least in our stuff, I believe yeah I've got Hey Hunter Fast. All right, Puzzled Nose, you got us.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Alrighty, coming in with the second fastest lap of the race. Looked like, well, no, not second fastest lap in the lobby. He still had a pretty fast lap though. My apologies on that though. But,
You're
second
fine.
fastest that I can see on here. But I think you had a top 5. So still good though. But look forward to seeing you next week. But tell us, how you had a kind of rough day. Started pretty good. Ran up kind of towards the front mid pack a good bit, but finished 5 laps down. So just tell us how you could have made that better and what you could have done.
Well, like you said, our truck was bad fast today. Not as much as like the top 5, but we certainly could have gotten at least to the top 10. But a couple of unlucky wrecks towards the end of stage 2 really hurt our chances. I had to pit for radiator damage, which put me 3 laps down, and then I had to pit again for the pit cycle, and that ultimately put me 7 laps down. And I tried to work my way up, like try to get more laps back, and I tried to pass Arkham towards the end, but we couldn't get that done. But I hate it for my team, but Martinsville wasn't the best track of mine, but I look forward to Daytona next week.
Yes, sir. Look forward to seeing you there, and hopefully we can have some better results at Daytona and going forward.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So that rounds out our post-race interviews. Everyone, thank you for watching. And this Wednesday upcoming at 8 o'clock Eastern, I believe our Xfinity Series takes on their first playoff race of, hold on a second, my bad. Takes on our first playoff race of Auto Club. And that'll be this Wednesday at July 15th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And then next Sunday, July 19th, will be the Truck Series race at Daytona, taking on their second playoff race of the season. So, look forward to seeing that. And thank you all for watching this broadcast. As you can tell, I'm not the best commentator we've got here, but I try my best. So we're going to try to keep it going here and keep these good streams coming to you and try not to miss any. So thanks everyone for watching again, and we look forward to seeing you.